Good afternoon, Cowboys Nation and YouTubers. This is VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you with another one. Let's prep for the Baltimore Ravens at home versus the Dallas Cowboys, where we can possibly go 1-2 or 2-1, and they can go to 0-3 or 1-2. Start with category number one, injury concerns. Coming out of this week, we heard about Trayvon Diggs' foot injury and a ankle injury for CeeDee Lamb. Apparently, both look like they will be practicing all the way up and will be a go for the game. Also talked about is our boy Jake Ferguson with his MCL sprain. Apparently, they feel that a week off, game week off, is enough to heal. I don't know if I want to attempt to further injure the guy, but I'm not a coach. I'm not the one running the team. If they feel he can go and he feels he can go and the training staff let him go back out on the field, I guess he's a go. I hate to think that we can re-injure him, but I also hate to think that our offense is like predicated for him to play. If not, we don't seem to know how to do anything. Which leads me into my second point, offense and defensive schemes and strategies. Our offense, all I've seen all week is people complain about the run game. All right, granted, the run game was not able to be used due to the fact that we were behind so darn quick. And yeah, usually with that going on, you're not going to have a run game. Was it completely abandoned like Kellen Moore used to do and Jason Garrett? Yeah, well, who's to say? But the fact that everybody's getting on these people, and you stopped my damn video. Sorry about that. Somebody had called. Strategies. The running offense is lacking. We know that. That's literally what people are complaining about with Zeke and Rico Dowdle, who, frankly, his pass blocking ability is starting to look like Tony Pollard, where if he ain't going to put his nose in it and just take that block, I don't know what you're out there for, because you're not helping Dak in that circumstance. And y'all know what play I'm talking about. It's been on people's videos all week. Run defense. Yes, our defensive tackles are banged up. You gonna let me in here, guy? And we're bringing back Carlos Watkins to take the place of Jordan Phillips, who's going on IR. Now, again, Tom Downey said in his YouTube channel that basically you're trying to get a March caliber player in September, which is a great analogy because the front office always seems to do this, where they want to try and get talent at the end of training camp and try to just throw them onto the field like they're ready to go with no preparation and not actually ready to be with this kind of team. Nothing meshes well. They're not scheme fits. They're not personnel fits. And we end up it's just blowing up in our faces every time. I'm kind of sick of it, but I don't run the team either. They do what they want to do. Their personnel team, I don't know what they think. I don't know why we even have the draft, apparently, because it doesn't seem like they actually use the draft to draft players in positions of need, even though we knew what we needed this year, and they kind of just used the draft to just not do much and then help the offensive line, it seems, right now. And Kalen Carson, lucky for us that they drafted him, because your cornerback room would be severely depleted if y'all didn't pick him up right now, because you darn sure weren't going to get back Gilly. Apparently y'all didn't want to pay that price, and y'all just never seem to think that a player is going to get injured in practices, training camp, anytime. But that's neither here nor there. I've already made videos complaining about the damn front office, how inept they are every time. But on to the game. Baltimore, they got Lamar Jackson, MVP. They got King Henry, which has a... oh boy, they got an opportunity to stomp us into the ground without ever having to throw the ball, actually. And right now, we don't look like we are in no way to defend it. That's troubling. But if the Cowboys can pull it off, where would that put people's minds at? Would that put them at ease? Would you think we're back to where we were when we beat Cleveland and nobody thought we would beat them? Are we back to being a playoff caliber team, or was the Saints game an aberration? I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens when the game actually plays out. Thankfully, this game is prime time. I can actually see the game because Washington will probably not be playing at the same time, hopefully. I can't wait to finally see a game live. But that's just my opinions on what's going to happen. Hopefully the Cowboys pull this one out their butts. Dak doesn't turn the ball over, so people get off of him for another week, because everybody wants to blame Dak for everything that seems to happen. Hopefully the defense steps up so people can get off Micah's back, because people seem to hate him now every time he opens his mouth. And just go out there, do your jobs, and come out with a win. That's all I can say. Excuse me. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope we have a great game time. Until I see y'all again, this is VA Dallas Cowboy fan. Out.